and I'm looking to do this show next to be able to reach a broader audience in not just United States but overseas.
Absolutely. Having an opportunity to be a part of one a global platform that has already reached global audiences, this is an amazing time for you to tap all the way into it by sharing all of the gems that you have to share. I'm excited because I know for me, when I was on my journey of infertility, it was a lot. It was a lot,
Mhm.
right? And not having really somebody to talk to that could give me a little support, a little reassurance, none of that. It was hard. So I believe that you coming along and you creating a show that's going to be inspiring women to tap into their fertility, understand things about, fertility and birth and all of the good stuff. I'm excited to see all of that come to life. I'm truly excited. All right, so tell us a little bit about you as a doula, as Love and Light Doula. Can you tell us a little bit more about your company itself? Because again, there's a lot of entrepreneurs that we have on the network, and their podcast or show is an addition to what it is that they're doing to, one, make sure that people understand who they are and that they actually exist. So if you don't mind, tell us a little bit more about your business, what it is that you are doing in business.
So, in my business, I currently support, so I can support people virtually. So, people that are trying to get pregnant, so whether they're trying to get pregnant through natural means, assisted reproductive medicine, like going through a fertility clinic, or if they're trying to get pregnant through surrogacy, I do a virtual guidance. I would virtually guide them through that process. So, I have been a surrogate mom twice, and I've had two sets of twins as a surrogate. So I know a lot
Wow.
about that process. I also know a lot about in vitro because I've done it 5 times. And I've also gone through the whole process of fertility clinics, multiple ones, and how that whole journey is through that process. So I help
Wow.
people and I guide them through it. I also do labor support. If you're having your baby at your house or if you're having your baby at a hospital or at a birthing center, I support women or the birthing person through that they are having their baby at. And I give not only informational support, but emotional support, physical support. I also make sure that my client understands their rights in the hospital, that just because you're in a hospital or a birthing center, that the medical staff can't just do what they want to do to you. You know, you still have rights and your wishes still deserve to be met. And I kind of facilitate to make sure that my clients' best wishes are being met in that environment. Um, I do postpartum support, which is most of the time it starts once the client gets home, but it can start in a hospital. I have supported people right when they've given birth and come and done overnight stays to make sure the mom could get as much rest as possible while I took care of the baby. Once I'm at their house, depending on if I'm offering overnight or daytime support, it kind of varies the type of services I offer. So daytime, I do a lot more than night. So in the daytime, I mean, it depends on the client, but anything that makes life easier for them, makes life easier for the birthing parent, makes life easier for their spouse or whatever to help their family. So I've done anything as far as meal prepping, light cleaning, doing the dishes, bottle making, bottle sterilizing, bottle washing, running errands for them if need be. And then also sitting there and just being a voice. There's such a gap from the time a woman has a baby to the time they see their doctor again for their 6 week checkup, 6 to 8 week checkup, somewhere around that time, depending on if they had a vaginal birth or a cesarean birth. And then there's no one there in the in between time. Who do they talk to in the in between time? Who is the person that they can ask? Well, can you check to see if I'm bleeding too heavy? Does this look normal? How do I feed my baby the correct way? Is my baby eating enough? Is my baby weight gaining enough? Is my baby latch good enough if they're breastfeeding? There's so many questions that new moms or even experienced moms have, and they don't have anyone to ask these questions to, or they get conflicting information from well-meaning friends or family. But to have a professional come in and say, "Oh no, you are doing that right," and don't be too hard on yourself, and you just had a baby. It's okay that you can't get up and do this and do that. Let me do that for you. It really helps. So daytime, I give a lot of that kind of support. Overnight, my biggest goal is to make sure that my client gets sleep. The better they sleep, and the spouse sleep, and whoever in the home sleep, the better parents they are to their baby, well rested. And so, I just offer to keep, take care of the baby at night, and for them to get as much rest as possible. And the most I'll do as far as other tasks is maybe just laundry and cleaning the baby's bottles or the breast pumps or any of those type of things.
Wow.
So
Well, it
that's
seems
pretty
like
much
you do
what.
everything. Seems like you do it all. um, where were you when I needed you? When I gave birth to my baby boy, and had so many questions. Oh my gosh. As a first time mom at an older age, it was, what in the world am I doing? And then turn around and have another one 16 months later. It was OMG double. What am I
Mhm.
doing? But from what it is that I'm hearing that you do in business, I know that you serve a great role in the lives of many women. And I'm excited that you have decided that you're joining us to bring that level of understanding and concern and explanations. A lot of times, as you said, you have questions. Are you doing this right? Like, and what should I be doing something else? So you as an expert coming on to sharing your knowledge, dropping all of the gems that's going to allow women to feel energized as a mama or going through the phase of maybe going and having a surrogate, which I would say kudos to you for birthing two sets of twins. Okay. uh, um, but again, thank you so much, Chanel, for coming on and talking about your business and allowing me to introduce you as one of the new faces that's joining Mogul TV Global Network via the Energizer channel. We have someone else down here in the chat, but I can't see her on camera just yet. So maybe when she comes on camera, I'll bring her on too to have a chat with us. So, what I am now going to do, let's see here. I know she did. I would call you out, but I'll wait till you come on screen to call you out. But I am going to bring on LaJune Singleton, okay?
Don't do that.
Listen, I was just about to call. I'm reading messages. I was just about to call her out. I'm not going to tell y'all what she was intending to do, but we got her here now. We got her, and I'm excited to have LaJune here with us. Hey, LaJune, how are you?
Hey, Tamika.
Okay, she went on mute. Oh, you gonna have to talk on this one, Mama.
Sorry. Hi, ladies. How are you?
So LaJune, me, Chanel. Chanel is actually new to
Hi.
the network, joining the
Okay.
Energizer channel with her show. So LaJune, if you don't mind telling folks about you, who you are, what it is that you do, before we hop a little bit into your show.
I'm LaJune Singleton. I am a board certified health coach, a certified health and wellness coach, personal trainer, nutritional lifestyle coach, speaker, podcaster. You name it, I'll probably do it. So that is an actress. That's some stuff that I do. What was your other question?
Just introduce yourself and tell us a little bit about what you do. That's it.
That is what I do. I think I got some Jamaican in my blood. Do you think that's
Listen, no disrespect, no disrespect, okay?
yeah?
Um, because I used to say the same thing. I used to say the same thing. I used to do a lot of everything. But LaJune has a podcast on Mogul TV Global Network, and she did her first two seasons. Well, not your first two seasons, but two seasons with us because it was already in existence before she came over, doing an amazing job and speaking to amazing health and wellness professionals. Um, what else? Fitness experts. Who else? Matter of fact,
Fitness coaches, mental health. I had a doula on as well.
I was
Um,
just about to say that. Uh
yeah,
huh.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So with your podcast, Mind, hold on, Mind Health and Wellness with LaJune, y'all.
Yes.
Mind Health and Wellness with LaJune. She'll be back for her new season. We don't have a date just yet, or do we have a date, LaJune? Do we have a date?
We have June, so
We have June.
we have a month. We don't have a date yet, so we're working on it. We're
We
working.
are bringing LaJune back in June. Yes. So, if you don't mind, tell us a little bit about Mind, Health, and Wellness with LaJune. What is your show about? What is your podcast about?
So it's about because it all starts with your mind. You know what you plan to do from the time you wake up in the morning. Your mind. Um, if you decide I'm gonna eat unhealthy all day, it affects your health. Or you continue to eat unhealthy, it affects your health. We as
Mhm.
women, we put everybody first, and we never put ourselves first. So having that wellness aspect of different women coming on talking about the wellness that they offer themselves, where other women can tap in. So example, Tamika, busy mom, mogul, the things that she does, but having that few, if it's 5 minutes, 10 minutes, having that time to herself before her kids wake up or when her kids go to bed, that's that wellness time. And having those tools of learning, wow, I can give myself 5 minutes just to take some deep breaths and to meditate. That's the
Yeah.
wellness component of it, because I think we believe we need 30 minutes, an hour, in some days to give ourselves some wellness and self-care. You don't need that. If it's a few minutes, take advantage of that. So I have different people on talking about their journey and their health. The reason, she caught me with clothes on. I just finished the interview with someone who is over, she's 43, and she started her fitness journey during COVID. Um,
Mm.
the day that we had our podcast, her husband served her with divorce papers. So,
Wow.
having that life after, because most people, that's devastating. And they may not be able to get up from that. So, having strong people come on and discuss those things of life after divorce.
Mm-hmm.
So, that's just an example. Self-sabotaging behaviors, how that continues to come up for us in life and how that affects us. Because I've experienced it, and I'm pretty sure a lot of other people do, where you feel like you're going backwards instead of forward. So, that's a little bit about my podcast and some of the things that are discussed. And we'll also have like a fitness aspect where different trainers or fitness coaches will do 15 to 30-minute workouts.
I'm excited. I'm excited for the fitness, and I'm gonna sit and I'm gonna watch. Okay. I probably should get up and join. But you know how you want to sit back, you just want to monitor the situation first.
You want to observe. I
Yes, that's a good word. I want to observe how I'm supposed to do it, and then I'll do it after. But I'm excited for what it is that you're coming with for your new season. I'm so doggone excited for it. Again, it's just you have the option of creating what you want to create, right? You're
Yes.
not stuck to just it has to be this way, it has to be that way. No, you can actually create and use whatever creativity within you to create what you want people to see, create how you want them to receive it. And I know that a lot of people love to be interactive. They want to be have a way to connect with you in some kind of way, and I believe that you doing the fitness aspect, but also just the interviews that you do, it's enlightening, it's empowering, and it's helping a lot of people across the globe. So I'm excited, and again, thank you as well for being a part of Mogul TV Global Network, because you've been a part of the success of why we've been able to do what we've done. You are definitely a part of the family, okay? I'm part of the family, but um, we've as I said before, we have now, we're almost what, 18 months in, almost 18 months into being a startup network, and it has gone past what I thought I would see in this short amount of time. But I'm not surprised, because I do know that I have good favor on my life. But I also know that I put in the work. I put in the work, and I want to make sure that everybody who says yes to me, that I show up for them in the best way that I can. And a big part of that is to, how do I continue to work with others and collaborate with others to continue to making this a success. And I do know that we are just tipping the iceberg of what it is that we're going to be doing here with Mogul TV Global Network. We're just tipping the iceberg on what it is that we can do, what we will do, and the possibilities of people reaching out to us to do even more. So I'm excited for that. We have a lot of great things coming up here on the network. We have actually another new docu series that's coming up. I'm not going to say too much about it right now, because we haven't started promoting it just yet. But for those who are interested in being a part of the network, being a part of Mogul TV Global Network, you have an opportunity to do just that, without feeling like, oh my gosh, nobody's going to tell me what I need to do. This is fresh for me. This is new for me. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Well, that's where I come in, and that's where the community comes in, because I love to help everybody. I love to make sure that everybody knows what they need to know. And my mind is all puzzles. It's all strategy. So I'm always coming up with a new strategy for something, about something. And I love to share. And I'm never going to allow you to not feel included. I'm never going to not allow you to feel like you can actually accomplish whatever that goal is you set for yourself. So I'm excited to just be a part of everybody who has said yes. Um, a network that started with an idea and 3 shows that I put together and found people to host those shows. Now we have others who have their own shows, and that they have your own concepts. And that's what it's all about. Based on what it is that you are an expert in, or your passion is in, you can create a show around that. You really can create a show around anything. On the network, it just has to have a positive ring to it. All right. So no drama, no nonsense, but just fun, positive content, because I want to be able to make sure that my children can watch it. They love pulling up the Mogul. They call it the Mogul TV network. Right? They forget all about the global side of this thing. So they just say, I want to watch a Mogul TV network. All right, well, go turn it on. And I want them to be able to watch whatever show comes on without having to filter or say, cut that off, turn it off. I want that for all children. That was a big part of me creating this, so that children as well would be able to watch content without parents having to feel like they have to monitor everything that is stated. So with that, again, thank you, ladies, for being a part of Mogul TV Global Network. Chanel, we are looking forward to what exactly that you're going to be bringing. And I can't wait to do a full on virtual showcase just for your show before it comes on. We have a few more people that's probably going to try to join a little later, but by then we're going to be out of here, y'all. I told y'all we weren't going to hold y'all long. We're not gonna hold you long, but again, being we are here with Mogul TV Global Network. I mentioned Energizer earlier, so I'm going to mention it again, because when you mention it, people will hear it, right? So Energizer is a leading platform. It's a lead. I call it the leading platform because it is. It's a leading platform for women of color leaders and CEOs and executives, those who are in leadership positions, who really don't take care of really themselves. They put themselves last, right? And so Energizer is all about, how do we energize you to live your best life? So I'm partnered with all these amazing ladies like Lejeune, who is in fitness. I'm not the fitness guru, so I would not be telling anybody what they need to do in the fitness realm, right? But with Energizer, you don't have to hide yourself, LaJohn. It's all right. With
Oh
the
no, I was turning the light on so it'll be a little brighter so I
with
won't look as dark.
Energizer, it's all about me connecting with resources, connecting with experts and professionals who can tap into relationships, finances, health and wellness, mental wellness, careers, personal development, professional development, parenting, Chanel, fertility, Chanel. So all of these topics that we as women face or have to endure. And so again, if you are a lady, a woman who is interested in creating content for your own show and having it aired on Roku or Amazon Fire TV, Now's your opportunity to do that. Visit energizeher.tv.com, or either click on the link. You can go to Energizer on any social media platform. Click on one of those links because I've been sharing it like crazy. I want to make sure that we have good, amazing, phenomenal ladies who have shows on the network. And so far, we have about five shows within the last 2 to 3 days that we have brought on. So I'm excited for what it is that we're going to be doing with Energizer. Y'all don't even understand how excited I am. We have so much more to offer. With that, June, is there anything that you have coming up that you would like to talk about, to tell the folks about, besides being this actress who about to, take it all the way to the next level?
Thank you for speaking that into existence. Thank you. Thank you
Absolutely.
from your
Yes.
mouth to God's ear. I do have, for people who has product, services, or a book, you can advertise that on my podcast. For one, it's 100. For five, it's 375, and for 10, it's 700. Um, the summer is coming, so if you're ready to get your mind and body right, have a one-on-one personal training with you for 3 months. You get that for, drum roll, 900. So that's 300 a
Mhm.
month. And that is 12 sessions a month. So do the math, because I actually charge more than that for 1 month. But definitely, I do payment plans. So if you can't do the whole upfront 900, understandable, but there are payment plans, and we can definitely discuss that. If you do pay upfront, you will get 15% off.
All right, I love it. So
Yeah.
listen, LeJune about to get your body and your bank account straight, all right? Advertise to get more visibility for your business, and join one of her workouts, training sessions, so that you can get your body in business, all right? So again, that is with Mind, Health, and Wellness with LeJune. Don't that look nice, y'all? Don't that look nice?
Thank you,
Um,
June.
she's coming back.
There's
We are
artists
ready.
behind that.
She's coming back, and we're so excited for a new season with LeJune. So excited for that. Thank you, LeJune. So, Chanel, you have anything coming up that you'd like to talk about? Let us know.
I mean, I am always taking more clients. So if you are in the DMV area, Maryland, DC, Northern Virginia, and you're looking for a labor support doula or a postpartum doula, I have some availability. Just reach out. If you look at any of my pages, if you click the link, it'll take you to my website and you can fill out the contact form, and I'll be in contact within 24 to 48 hours. If you are not in my area, I do travel. So, depending on where you're at and when you're looking for support, I may be able to come to you. And if you just need guidance through your journey to parenthood, that is a virtual um, service that I offer. And so it doesn't matter where you live in the world, just reach out and I'll be in touch.
Awesome, awesome. I'm glad you clarified that, because you said, I can always look for more clients. I was like, you trying to have me another surrogate with some more twins?
No, my surrogacy days are over. I'm just I'll help someone else to be a surrogate, but
Awesome,
not.
awesome, awesome. All right, ladies. Well, thank you all so much for joining me tonight, for Meet the Moguls. Again, we have so many other people who wanted to join us tonight, but I think I probably messed the time up when I said 7 o'clock and didn't realize that I said eight, a few weeks ago. But it's okay. It's okay. We'll do another one. I'll actually be going live every Friday starting in May. So listen, every Friday at 8 p.m. I'll be going live across all social media platforms talking about Mogul TV Global Network, because why not? There's a lot of amazing people that I want to highlight, spotlight. So hopefully, I'll be joined by one or two of our amazing hosts on each of those Fridays. So you'll get a chance to know exactly what they're doing, what they have going on, and encouraging you to tune in to all of the amazing shows that we have on the network. So before I leave out of here, I want to give a shout out to Mr. Damon Cunningham, of Two Mics Up podcast on the network. This season is hot, hot, hot and hotter. All right, he's dropping the heat with some amazing guests on his podcast. If you haven't tuned in, I suggest you do. Like, he is dropping the heat. Okay. Um, who else we have? We have Lisa Marie Kozik. She is the Crockett Moms podcast lady. All right. Lisa has almost 2 million followers just across social media from cooking with a crock pot, y'all. Yes, cooking with the crock pot, some yummy meals. So listen, Lisa found her passion cooking. She cooks for her family and she teaches others how to cook for their families. And there is an audience for that. So if Lisa can cook with her crock pot and have a following who loves her recipes, you can do it too, right? Who else we have? We have, of course, myself, yours truly, with Energize Her every Sunday night. Oh, let me sorry. Two mics up, Mondays at 8 p.m., right? Lisa with the Crockett Moms podcast, Mondays at 11:30 a.m. Central Standard Time. You got Energizer on Sundays at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You have, what else is on Monday? We have some more new seasons coming back on Mondays. On Tuesdays, we have lunch at noonday. It's your number one business mastermind on television, all right? Helping entrepreneurs learn how to grow, launch their businesses, and scale their businesses while they launch, all right? Coming up, we have more new shows on Tuesdays. We have more new shows on Wednesdays, which includes Mind, Health, and Wellness with LaJune. All right, on Wednesdays, coming back for a new season. Thursdays, we just wrapped up some shows with Own Your Ish with Doc April, as well as Reset with Jay, Jakeithia Prejean, on Thursdays. And on Fridays, we have Alicia with Live Through Your Soul. Some more shows coming on Thursdays and Fridays. And of course, our Saturdays is for the kids. All right. We got Will Shanti and Miss Payton with Shelby. But let me not forget, we have the Kids Finance Academy coming. I believe they are a Wednesday or a Thursday show as well, all about teaching kids about finances. Yes, we have content and shows for everybody in the family. So make sure you all are tuning in and watching Mogul TV Global Network. Visit us on your PC or your phone, www.themoguls.tv, or you can download us on Roku or Amazon Fire TV at Mogul TV Global. So listen, thank you all for tuning in. Make sure when you watch the replay, you share it out. Let other folks know about Mogul TV Global Network. And if you're interested in having a show or a podcast on the network, visit us. DM me. I hate to say DM me because I don't really watch DMs like that, but send me an email, info@themogulchannel.com. All right. Or visit us at Mogul TV Global on any social platform and leave a message there, and we'll definitely get back with you. So you all have a good evening. Thank you all, Chanel and LaJune, for joining me this evening. Y'all have a great evening too.
You too.